Do you know what he said to me, my brother? Uti, the founder of Nazareth, Isaiah Shembe, kuke kwaba nesikhathi lana bokumela afike ebandleni wafika late. Wathi makachaza ukuthi wayafika late wathi ne man ngithe mangiza la esontweni izulu langibiza kwamele ngiyezulwini.
Yeah. Greetings everyone. This is the QEWS Podcast. I'm back again. It's your host Sipho Sethuntsa Kgotso Sethuntsa. Nozengo umntomlambo umnqosini umsuthu ozala intombi yasemathenjini umajali oqhwesha amaqatha likhulu suke eSansi Eastern Cape. Gama lami nguSipho Sethu. I'm with Prophet Lord T. He's back again. This is part 3 bakithi. Remember back last year we did an episode where it's part 1 and part 2. So Lord T, my brother.
Mfana seka.
You live Ascent Studios, beautiful setup. You can feel the environment with the manje.
Yeah.
Nkulunkulu sekaya sebenza. How's it? How have you been, man?
I've been great, my brother.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be back again, Mfana Sekaya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the look? How's the look?
No, it's very nice. It's very nice. Ngiyakhombisa ukuthi consistency is the key, yabona. I remember our first one.
Yeah.
We're
By
in
the
the
river.
forest, by the river. It looked like we were playing, yabona.
But I remember your prophecy. You
Yeah.
prophesied this. You said, no, your podcast is going to grow and eventually reach level about make G. I just have to be consistent, persevere.
Yeah.
Then, no. Prophecy yakho la ushaya khona. Awabetha bar no more.
One thing about prophecy, my brother, is profit as well pants. Yeah, it's profit as well pants. That is why namanje uma ungabheka worldwide isesikule nto yakhulunywa uJohn in the book of Revelations. Is profit as well pants. Imagine from the PCs. Now we're on the 21st century. Khan sicala ukubona lezi zinto uJohn was khuluma in the book of Revelations.
Sambulo.
Yeah, so now you getting there, my brother. A lot more is still coming, Mfana Sekai.
Thanks a lot, and you've been one of the first guests. And I remember coming to Rustenburg. I was like, a lesson to young podcasters is that you must start small. You were using a phone back then.
I remember.
Yeah, I was still using my Samsung phone. So start with your phone, then get there. Eventually, you're gonna grow. But perseverance is the mother of success. So the more you persevere, the more you come across challenges. Don't phase out. Don't be scared, but be able to actually pay the school fees. And when you pay the school fees, you can't start at the top. You have to crawl. So I'm very excited, my brother, for you being here. It means a lot, my brother.
I'm excited as well.
Yeah, let's get to the bottom of things. How have you been, Marawena, since our last sitting? How has life hold you?
I nandi Grotmane. Yeah, wa itse ka Spitori bare.
Yeah.
A go sa tshwana le maloba le mabane ka tsheko go betere. Yeah, mo le fatsing Mfana Sekai.
And now your fans are gonna be here because, guys, please check out Loti with TikTok. This guy makes amazing inspirational videos, and we're gonna get to the videos on part 2. But this part 1, I want it to be a prophetic one.
Yeah,
bro. A prophetic one whereby a life of a prophet is a complicated life, man. Because prophets are called upon by the Lord, and they constantly find themselves in a tug of war. With who? With the church and also the political system. Rebuking both sides. Hence, speaking about social issues, politics, is because of you are a prophet. You have been called by the Lord to do His work. So, how has it been like in this prophetic journey, Yako?
To tell you the truth, my brother, without filtering anything.
That's your favor, yeah.
Yeah, akumelanga senzelana ama favor, more especially indabeni zikamoya wona bhuti omkhulu, yabona.
That's true, my brother.
Initially, indaba yomoya used to be a gift.
Yeah.
A gift, it's something, for an example, if I say prasipotata,
Take the phone, yeah.
yeah, it's a gift. But if ngiyibeke lana, when we thathela yona, it's no longer a gift. So the problem esekhona namhlanje ukuthi in the spiritual realm, brayakane. Ama traditional healers wanamhlanje, abaprofeti abanamhlanje,
Yeah.
lento kibo accessa isiphiwo sebayazipha. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
I feel.
I'll make an explicit example. For instance, my brother,
Yeah.
there is this ubaba bathu Sosobala mbatha.
Oh, Sosobala.
The
Is that guy
first,
plane?
yeah, the first black traditional healer.
Yeah.
Owathengi olupraying ngamaphepha.
Ngamaphepha, yeah.
Bese siyamyeka ubaba Sosobala, let's talk about utsietsi Kgotso
Kgotso, yeah, Sethuntsa.
Yeah. You understand?
Yeah.
Kuna le story saka Kgotso
Paul Kruger.
beka owner iplaza.
Yeah.
Ebeka sebenzela kulo izinto zakhe zisimoya, right?
Yeah.
Kweza abelungu noma government and they were like, my brother, we want ukwakha isporo sizojumpa kule ndawo yakho.
Through your land, yeah.
Yeah, the guy refused that lendawo indawo engiphiwe ingilozi zami noma idlozi lami noma uNkulunkulu wami.
Sacred, yeah.
But ba forced. Alright, yabayekela. Baswakha isporo.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning,
Sure.
basithola sigoqeke ngazuthi kunento ebeyisigoqa si outside his premises.
Sure.
So Sipho, that was a gift. That was a gifted person. The same applies to Babu Sosobala.
Sosobala, yeah.
He was gifted. Angeke uthenge olupraying ngamaphepha.
Ngamaphepha.
So my question is, kule era esesikuyo mina nawe,
Do we still have?
umuphi umuntu wesimoya omaziyo wena oke wayenza noma oyenza izinto similar to this akasekho? Because you know why? Sesiyazipha accessa isiphiwo. You understand, my brother? And I'm sorry to say this, nguzukhuluma ngama-politics and stuff.
Yeah.
Kule economy esikuyo ya ye-crew yakababa Ramaphosa.
Yeah.
I-economy ayikho mnandi bhuti omkhulu.
Yeah.
Abantu sebaletha izinto ezifana nama-scams ey'ndabeni zikamoya. That is why inyanga zanamhlanje, abaprofeti abanamhlanje, it's easy for them to become prophets and traditional healers only to change the following day uzobathi sekayi-actress noma sekayi-actor without coming across iy'nkinga zokuyekela isiphiwo sakho. Yila kumele siyibone khona ukuthi labantu laba accessa isiphiwo lento le into abazinikeze yona ukufuna nje ukusurvive. Iqiniso lona lisekho.
Sure. That's deep.
Imagine uzongena esontweni eline-VIP area. Angijudge.
Yeah.
Mara imagine amasonto wanamhlanje who are led by the so-called powerful prophets. Anama sections whereby they say this is a VIP area. One of very important than the other, more especially esontweni Sipho. Bakhethulula.
Shukuthi, it's about the material things you have.
It's about money. Capitalize. Yingako inyanga zanamhlanje nabaprofita abanamhlanje badumile ukuthi bayinyanga futhi baye baprofit ne, but ayikho into abadume ngayo spiritual wise. Ngenzele example ngobaba uSosobala owaduma ngokuthenga olupraying ngamaphepha because he was powerful spiritually. Ngakenzele example ngothi you understand? Yeah. Owayenza umhlolo spiritual waduma ngaloko. Yiphi inyanga noma umprofiti wanamhlanje udume ngokuthi uke wayenza something that an ordinary person cannot do? Abasekho.
And it is said that Babu Kgotso Sethuntsa, guys laba apartheid architects like Bo Hendrik Verwoerd, they go there and consult to Kgotso Sethuntsa. There's this issue before 1948, before apartheid, they actually a night before they went there before they won the elections. They went to consult Babu Kgotso.
Yeah.
And then they eventually won. The Afrikaners, they eventually won the elections and became now the governments, and they now instituted the apartheid, which oppressed black people. So let's segue to Ephesians 6.
Yeah.
verse 12.
Yeah.
We do not wrestle against blood nor flesh, but we wrestle against principalities, wickedness, rulers of the dark, where in the spiritual realm. Impiga moya. What are your thoughts ngempiga moya? What is impiga moya?
Yeah.
Because of this thing, it's not in the physical. You can't see it with your own two naked eyes, but you need that third eye.
Yeah.
You see, sir, those
Yeah.
kuthi moya wakho uvuleke to understand it better. Ukuthi spiritually, physically, it's a manifestation of the spiritual.
Yeah.
Because of your spiritual beings who've incarnated this body.
Yeah. I always tell people ukuthi uNkulunkulu noSathane nabangayenza ipeace kungaba noxolo nothando emhlabeni. Impika moya, it is a fight yaka Sathane noNkulunkulu. There's no being neutral, Brian. You cannot say when you're neutral or belong to Satan or belong to uNkulunkulu. That's highly impossible.
You have to choose a side.
Satan ula uNkulunkulu ula no Satan. Someone once said to me, Lottie, I think nento abangihambisa nayo because I've been suffering indaba yokulala. Each and every time mangithi ngiyalala ngihlushwa ama nightmares sigatelezi, you understand my brother, but I keep on relocating. But each and every time I go to a new place, ivika lipheli lama nightmares ayaqala yangihlupha ngicela ungisize sikhiphe lento. And I was like, my brother, akusinto abakhambisa nayo yilempi kamoya oyikhulumayo wena. You understand?
Warfare.
As soon as uba righteous brayaka, each and every place ozoya kuyo abantu abangekho righteous aba wicked, they automatically become your enemies. So ngayitshela le ndoda ngathi wherever la uyakhona mawufika laba abagangayo laba abayenza izinto eziphuma endleleni aba wicked nabathi bayasebenza umoya wakho uyabadisturb. That's why wena ubona ngazi ukuthi lento la kuwe bayifakile kanti no, it is the spiritual war, impi kaSathane noNkulunkulu.
Shumayela.
Yeah, you understand wena bhuti omkhulu. And bengingathandi ukumention amabandla and stuff precisely.
Yeah.
Like South Africa, I esteem these big traditional churches.
Yeah.
Ebezilokhu zikhona from kudala before mina nawe sizalwa. Ngiyazi ukuthi remember St. John.
St. John, yeah.
You know, someone once told me something about Ubaba John Masango.
Oh, Baba Petros.
Yeah.
PJ.
Yeah.
Petros John Masango. Kanda.
Yeah, kanda insimbi esesinye insimbi. Uthi ubaba bekayi-shepherd alusa inkomo. But makaloku alusa inkomo kule village bekakuyo kunalomfule bezithi mazuyophuza amanzi manje zilokhu zithathwa inyoka yamanzi. Up until one day umoya oyingcwele ungena kubaba uMasango umisa kulo yamfula. Kodwa abantu bamreprimanda bathi hey akubuywa lapha. You understand? But what makaya funny enough village kodwa makubizwa amakhosi neinduna bathi bawombheka ukuthi usaphila noma kanjani, bathi bamthola inyoka imtatile imbheke kanje ayithethisa uthi yekela ukuloku ubhizi udla inkomo zabantu labantu bafuna ukuziphilisa and all that. And funny enough yamyekela yabuyela emanzini. From that day onwards asange kube nenkosi noma umuntu kuleyo village inkomo yakhe ithi mayophuza amanzi lapha ithathwe inyoka yamanzi.
Sure, that man was powerful.
Don Thandeka King.
Yeah.
Beka ku podcast last.
Yeah.
Ukhuluma umlando ka ubaba uShembu Isaiah. If you can listen to that and you are spiritually gifted, ungaziphanga, you will feel lento esibiza ngama goosebumps, because the way amchaze ngakhona moya kuba nento ekuthintayo ukuze ukuthi lento lena.
She's related to Kwashembe.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she is family.
Yeah.
And ngendlela she articulated the history yo.
Yeah, it's so spiritual, my brother.
Angakwazi ukufunda Babu Shembe, and then he would get scriptures. And then intabeni lapha up until they get to those other places.
Yeah.
Sure. it's a similar story ka Christina Nku, a young girl, 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Because banama dreams and visions.
Yeah.
Kuthi no, you're gonna have a church. Abantu bebathu yahlanya. Yabo bambiza ngehlanya, akwazi ukuprofeta and all those things. Up until zonke lezi zinto ezikhuluma abatshela abantu ziphetheka ukuthi you're gonna build the church and 12 doors and eventually build the church and 12 doors, which is a Everton.
Okay.
Church yokuqala eSt John. And the founder eSt John uChristina Mokutuli Mangu. Uye ofounder and it is a peculiar thing ukuthi umfazi abe nebandla. You can look at wonke lamabandla. It's a rare case. Yeah, it's a rare case. So nyambongo mamalo, even though it's St John, it went up and split because it was a split for leadership. After the death yaga indota ka Mama Masang Mamungu due to a train incident, and then St John now it became two. It became a faith mission and then it became a prophetic church mission, which Umangu went to northwest, Emutullo precisely, and then I built a church, and then Everton Yasala, Babu Masango Asuga, Aya Erama, Nayote Rama, which is at Jimiston, the headquarters of St John. That is where the current Lady Archbishop Umamaraho Akona manje. So it has 40 splinter groups manje. St John I-40 plus are different. So you see ukuthi abantu ukuthi they could unite us sebashile, but it is what it is. But into balekile, it is spiritual people must unite.
Yeah, that's very much true.
Because of umoya kaNkulunkulu we want, just that we doing things differently, but umoya we want.
We want, exactly.
Sipapathiswe ngegama lika Jesu Kristu waseNazarethe, asipapathiswa ngamagama abantu. So just that we are stokizing impahla different. And it was tough for them during this time because of it was during colonization, whereby they were forced to go to these churches. And actually, because abanye remember baphuma bakuyinyanga, so they had to go to a sontweni and become ithunywa because of this thing beba convert. But umoya always find a way. Yabo uNkulunkulu angeke wamboxa. Angeke wamboxa. UNkulunkulu uses unconventional methods.
Exactly.
You can use a prostitutes. Look at that scripture where uJesu a prostitute wafika ngeoil wamgcoba. People bamangele. So you must not judge. So yeah. So bosangchazela ngoDonthandeka King before.
Yeah, what she said, my brother, ingithinte kakhulu. And funny enough, 3 days after, I took an Uber from Benoni to Imperial Palace.
Yeah, Imperial Palace. Yeah.
Then the Uber driver was Nazareth. Then we started engaging in the Gamoya. And I was so perplexed, my brother. Ukubona Nazareth ofana nami, because mina ngisumNazareth ngumsiyoni ongagqika amanye amabandla, but owabona ngazuthi uphakathi kwabo, which is taking us back to what you are saying ukuthi uNkulunkulu uyi-one. It's just that sense izinto ngendlela different. Do you know what he said to me, my brother? Uthi the founder of Nazareth, Isaiah Shembe, kuke kwaba nesikhathi lana bokumela afike ebandleni wafika late. Wathi makachaza ukuthi wayafika late, wathi ne man ngithe mangiza la esontweni izulu langibiza kwamele ngiyezulwini. Uthi mangifika ezulwini kwathiwa endoda le ndaba ifuna wena. Sibabizile wonke abo bishop and spiritualists, the Sanusis and others emhlabeni, but indaba le ifuna wena. Na indoda was doing good emhlabeni, but makathi uyangena la izulwini uyablockeka. So uthi bamnikeze umlando walendoda awubheka athola ukuthi ne man, this was a righteous man. Then yini lengakangaka emenza ukuthi ahluleke ukungena ezulwini. Up until ingilozi A1 kule ingilozi ezisezulwini ithi kuye, oh sengiyayibona mina. He was a good person, athandaza, ayenza konke okuhle, but kunamagama ke wawakhipha. Uke wathi if uShembe unezulu angilifuni lelo zulu makasaphile emhlabeni. He was denying uShembe as one of God's servants emhlabeni.
I'm denounced.
So kwamele ukuthi amxolele, wathi makamxolele wathi makuthi uyangena wangena ezulwini.
Cross
So
over, yeah.
sikhuluma ngalento yokujudge bhuti omkhulu. Ungajudge into ongayazi nento ongayi-understand. Angazi noma uyangi-understand.
Njalo, yeah.
Ibuye futhi sithathe back isibuyisele kule ndaba yakho yama-politics.
Yeah.
My brother, let's be honest. Bafuna ukusicolonizer spiritually as well. Bawuthathile umhlaba, it's
Spiritual
fine.
capture, yeah.
Yeah, sebafuna ukusithatha na spiritually. As soon as you start doing things the Old Testament way, they come and tell you, nah, let's
This
go
and
the
that,
New
yeah.
Testament way. Mari paipeli sipalwele lona sonke, you understand?
They're shifting the goalposts
Yeah, you
to
understand?
suit their narrative and agenda.
Exactly.
So Masale on this first part is selling about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I want us to dedicate this 10 minutes to, I want to hear your please tell me your honest thoughts about
Yeah.
Brother Enigma. What are your thoughts on that?
To be quite honest with
As a
you,
prophet,
he
yeah.
has read
Yeah.
the Bible from Genesis to Revelations,
Yeah.
and biblically he's
And then
very
maybe I'll
much
tell
wise.
you what I think after
Yeah,
that.
he's very much wise biblically. Akabanga umuntu ofunda iBhayibheli lalisutha yena bese alale ngamsutha ngale. Each and everything ayikhulumayo from the scriptures, it's true. But the problem I have with him is being judgmental. You can't judge amabandla wabanye abantu ungazi isivumelwano sabo noNkulunkulu sabanjani. And you cannot come and engineer ama miracles wamanye amabandla. For an example, makazothi eSiyoni banithumela ngamademoni ukuthi nize
Demonias, I saw
esontweni
that
bese bawapholisa. Idemon alipholisi futhi idemon alikwazi ukupholisa. Usathana akakwazi ukwenza into enhle, my brother. That's why mawenza into enhle uyakwata. So lezi ezinye ayikhulumayo zirong wena bhuti ngoba naye mhlambe bakhona abasemva kwakhe abamthumayo ukuthi man destroy lapho uvuse lapho. You know imali mfethu.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous. Kunama society la emhlabeni.
Yeah, my thoughts, my honest thoughts on ngaye. But I want to quote the scripture so that it becomes palatable.
Yeah.
It doesn't come from a dark place.
Yeah.
Or I do not have a hating bone in my body. So,
Yeah.
so quote 1 Kings chapter 22. Umika.
Yeah.
Heading iti Mika wants King Ahab. Yabo. Prophet Mika waya King Ahab. So once again King Ahab no King Jehoshaphat, they went to Gutiba Funuklasela in the city of Ramoth, which is in Gilead. So Jehoshaphat that let's consult. Maba consulted, they consulted all the prophets. But Jehoshaphat at time, man, let's get the last prophet.
Yeah.
Mika.
Yeah.
They called in Mika. Magafigo Mika. There was this other prophet omunye but to Zedekiah. He made horns. Ngensimbi yabo. Anikeza inkosi athi inkosi you're going to win the battle. Then anikeza inkosi athi no, uNkulunkulu uvumile ukuthi you're going to win the battle. But uMika wafika wahleka lapha. Inkosi athi wena uhlala ungiprofeta izinto ezibad. You always prophesy bad things about me. So uMika fika amtshela athi I see the battle, I see sheep without a shepherd. They are scattered all over. King, you're going to lose the battle. I told you, Guti, this guy always prophesies into bad. Then, Zedekiah, that guy slapped Umika, Prophet Mika, mshange mpama. Pa! Ati, kala nini uNkulunkulu akhuluma kuwe than mina. So what I'm going to say,
Yeah.
it will make other prophets or other people or spirits want to slap me. But as I've said, Guti, being a prophet, you walking into this line whereby you say things which are not fashionable, but you'll be vindicated. Izinto masezenzeka ukuthi nazi. Yabo. So my honest thoughts about this guy, Guti, there's spirits behind him. Guti, to do what now? he's saying all these right things, but yena he's preaching the law. So law, what's the danger in law? Law, it is used to suppress people. Remember, the Bible was used during 1948 to institute the apartheid through Dutch Reformed Church. So the law, even the Bible, can be used in a bad way. Yabo. So, and it has the truth. So Hebrews 4, verse 12, it kulmanga the truth. Yabo. So the truth is a double-edged sword. The truth is shamina, ishane bandla. The truth cuts and divides ibandla. It cuts and divides perceptions, thinkings, motives, and behind the motives. So what I'm saying is, this guy, I got a revelation with man. This guy, there's these associations to mislead people. To create a crisis. What into azoyenza manje is gonna create a crisis whereby dependency on him, cult leader, then abantu they will never want to fund the Bible on themselves, to empower themselves, but they'll want to hear an authority, someone who's no, this and that, uNkulunkulu this and that. uNkulunkulu speaks to everyone.
Yeah, bengilongo kufunela iverse mawukhuluma kanje. Galatians 5 verse 18 ithi from 17 to 18, for the flesh desires what is contrary to the spirit, and the spirit what is contrary to the flesh. They are in conflict with each other, so that you are not to do whatever you want. Nakuqeda ku-18 ithi, but if you are led by the spirit, you are not under the law. Baneng abafundisi abalizwisisayo iBhayibheli, but because of they are not spiritually gifted, ibuyela kule nto ikhulumayo about Brother Enigma.
Imimoya then.
Ungal understand iBhayibheli noma ungalifunda from from Genesis to Revelations, but if you are not spiritually gifted, kunala uzoyilahla khona. Ngicabanga ukuthi amanye ama-mistake awayenzayo akawayenzi ngamabomu. It's because of umoya oyingcwele akanawo. That is why angeke akutshela future, past and present. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Uzoyenza ama-mistake afana nale ndoda engufanisele ngayo ukuthi yahlule kungena ezulwini kodwa he was a righteous man. You understand? The very same mistake that was done by the Pharisees people. Phela ukhumbula ukuthi ama-Pharisees bebangamali uJesu because of bazi ukuthi uyindodana kaNkuluNkulu bangamfuni. No, they thought ukuthi kumele ngabe bekabuya from the nation yamaJuda. So because of what had happened, uJesu makazalwa bazombalekisa endaweni yakibo. So what makavela wavela ngazuthi akabuyi la, and bona ngemibhalo bebazi ukuthi kumele aphume ngapha kibo. And boku umuntu onguthi beka ination yabo, you understand? So kunabanye abantu bashayo indaba kamoya. I'm sorry to say this, maybe this is your favorite person. Fana na this guy but Babu Maponga.
Oh, Bishop,
Babu Maponga is an eloquent speaker, fluent kakhulu nge-English. And that confuses a lot of people with bambone as sounding as uthi right go yonke into. And 80% of izinto azikhulumayo, more especially indabeni zikamoya, mina nginokuyithola ukuthi zero. You understand? Because of mangana moya butwa mangeke uyichaze the way izulu kumele
lifuna ngakhona. Ithi ngiqedelela this part yaka Brother Enigma somara sivala. So ma preacher the law. So grace, uJesu Kristu makafika ufike ngegrace umusa. Yabo. So grace mfundisi wami umusa uyakuzwela noma bathi dimani umoshi kangakanani. Umusa uNkulunkulu uyakwenzela. So when you preach the law, abantu they're gonna get oppressed, but uNkulunkulu ngoba unomusa can take isdagwa, can take umuntu ohluphayo isigebengu and then amenze amshintshe. So I believe the message is coming from a dark place, not from the light. Because my young light, it has to inspire. Because now abantu they'll do this out of fear. But you know, I have to repent, manje, and bafoster ne process. Ukhumbule ukuthi uNkulunkulu usebenza ngendlela zakhe. Abanye abaprofeti bakhe bafihlile. Don't think ukuthi abaprofeti abekho abanye bafihlile nase emachwaleni and all these places, so that abona ukuthi they are not ready, but once they are ready, he'll bring them back. So I believe ukuthi abantu, especially us black people, we need inspiration. We need to speak truth to power. We need to speak life, not a fear, not a condemnation. Because more bigger a grace. Grace, it's manifestation. Your mercy. It's a demonstration. Your mercy when judgment is an option. So mabak jaja unkulunkulu ngomusa wakhe uthi mthetheleleni. Bawo baxolela bakwazi abakwenza. So when you look at yena manje, a lot of people, they need to be like the Christian of Berea, bafundi iBhayibheli, because of people who don't read the Bible.
Kunale ngoma esithi masicula ithi kibaruti ba milawu basinze lifa la Jesu. Yabona ithi abafundisi bomthetho bamosha ifa la Jesu Kristu. Ile nto uceda ukuyikhuluma. Then sihambe singene la ku-Apostolic Paul. Uthi Apostolic Paul, dear my brethren, brothers and sisters, manifunda lo mlayezo kushuthi ngizobe ngingasekho emhlabeni, mara yazini ukuthi la ngikhona ngihlezi noJehova. Kodwa into engifuna niyazi ukuthi angingenanga noma ngikho eduzane naye manje because of izenzo zami ezinhle noma umthetho engangulandela emhlabeni, ngene ngomusa. Uthi nami ngangifana nani, ngangizenza izinto zasemhlabeni, ngangizenza izinto eziyazifuna inhliziyo yami zingafuna umoya, kodwa ngoba ngangikhethwa umoya oyingcwele la ngikhona namhlanje ngomusa kaNkulunkulu nangenkazimulo yakhe nginaye. So angeke sibe perfect the way iBhayibheli likhuluma ngakhona. Ushaya ama point Enigma. Lasho vele iBhayibheli lithi yabona the way utrime ngakhona intshebe la alifuni lithi mokhatha konke noma ushiye. Ushaya ama fact, but my brother angeke sibe kanjalo. Mara ngomusa wakhe so ithola sinaye njengo Apostle Paul.
Hence ithi baba wethu sezulwini bancolisa igama lakho, buso wakho uzentanda kweze emhlabeni njengoba enze ezulwini. Siphe namhlanje isinkwa sethu semihla nemihla, sithethelela amacala wethu njengoba nathi sibathethelela abanamacala kithi. Ngazingenise kulingweni kodwa sihlulele kubo ngoba umbuso ngwakho namandla nobukhosi kuze kunophakade. Amen. It shows ukuthi we are fallible people. Sisesenyameni, inyama kufuna kwenyama nomoya ufuna komoya, but through grace, which is found in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 12. Akhala umpostoli Paul ukuthi ngiyathandaza ngithi uSathana asuke emva kwami, yangilinga everything ngifuna asuke. uJesu athi angeke, ngeke ngamsusa, but my grace is sufficient. In your weaknesses I shall give you strength. Part 1 iphelile lothi sibonga kakhulu. Let's asishaye ikofinyana then singene ku part 2.
Ngiyabonga futhi omkhulu.